Hey, thank you for watching. This is part 2 of my Stardew Valley playthrough. If you haven't watched part 1, I recommend you do so before watching this part, as it'll probably make a little more sense. Otherwise, enjoy the video and consider liking and subscribing if you do so. Thanks again. Day 4 of spring. Today I didn't really have any clear goals, so I knew that ultimately I needed to just finish some quest lines and make a little money as well as gather some items, so that was ultimately the plan for the start of the day. After seeing a quest to catch 3 fish for Willy, I decided that going down to the docks was the plan. Oh, and there's some more footage of the trash goblin. After making a quick shekel off Willy, I decided to hoe up some worms on the beach, and what do you know, I found a second artifact. Pop open a couple trash cans because I'm a fiend for free items. Wasted a bit of time walking over to meet the wizard, only to realize that I haven't unlocked the wizard's tower yet, and so I couldn't meet him. After heading back home, I decided to clear off a bit more of the farm, and then I decided to lay out a nice little cobblestone path because it is quaint. I achieved level 1 fishing today and made 40 gold off of my clay. On the start of day 5 of spring, I collected 22 parsnips, threw those in the box, and went off to make some extra money to buy some seeds. Once again, I used fishing as a crutch in this game to make a little bit of money in the day. After which I directly spent that money at Pierre's on potatoes and parsnips, all the way down to 2 gold. After planting all my seeds and then cleaning up the farm for a little bit, I ran out of energy pretty quickly. This night I earned level 1 farming, and I also made 770 off of my parsnips. At the start of day 6 in spring, we didn't have a whole lot going on. We got 3 more parsnips though. After grabbing those parsnips up, I cleaned up the farm for a little while longer before heading towards town. Fun side note, I think this is our first lost book. Once again, Stardew is preparing us to treat us to a wonderful, long cutscene of nothing but clicking through postcards of Mayor Lewis speaking, but as a true gamer, once again, I just skipped it all. They call me Trash Bandicoot. I decided to finally go to Pierre's and buy some crops that I probably need for more profits. Ah, look at my beautiful garden. On the start of day 7 in spring, I got a letter from the wizard, and excitedly I got prepared to go meet him. Before heading off to the wizard tower though, I decided to water my plants and craft a scarecrow. His name is Rambo. On my way over to the tower, I ran into the cart lady for the first time, and she had, as she always does, nothing. The wizard didn't have a lot to say, or he couldn't keep my attention, I can't really remember. Today, while on my typical rounds of trash duty, I made a fatal mistake and allowed someone to see me, and worst of all, it was Mayor Lewis. Today, I also unlocked the ability to get a Joja membership. I do not have the funds currently, but we will work towards it. I gifted a flower to Penny today, who certainly will be my wife. I guess you could say I was mewing at her. I don't know, is that what the kids are saying these days? You know, just like in real life, I mull away at laborious tasks for what feels like very little compensation and drains all my energy. My 5 potatoes that were able to be harvested today actually resulted in 6 total potatoes, so that's actually pretty cool to see. To be honest, a ton of stuff happened today, but I know initially my plans were, when heading into town, to buy some more potato seeds to get profits going again. I promise not to show me serious now. At the start of today, I started fishing for a little while before heading up to the museum to talk to Gunther. After buying some seeds at Pierre's, I decided to go up towards the top of the map to see if the bridge was still covered by a rock, and to my surprise actually, it wasn't, and the cave was unlocked for me. I then spent the most of the rest of the day, as well as all of the food in my inventory and all of my energy, trying to get as far as I could and as many items as I could out of the mine, with as little inventory space as possible, of course, so this didn't go very well. Eventually, exhausted at level 3, I had to return back to the top of the cave and return home, as I had little energy left for the cave. Once I got back to the farm, I realized I hadn't watered my plants and I had absolutely no energy, so unfortunately I decided to eat my only pancakes. The end of day 8 of spring ended wonderfully with a wonderful amount of money. We ended with 620 gold from potatoes, amethyst, and clay. Today we were able to gobble up a bunch of parsnips and one single potato and throw that in the box for profits tonight. Today the Help Wanted board requested 6 green slimes be killed in the mine. Seeing as I just unlocked the mine, I felt like this was something I easily could do. I swear waiting outside of Pierre's releases a primal instinct in me that I cannot describe, but anyways, we got a bunch of more potato seeds today. I was one short though and less than enthused about it. After spelunking in the cave for a while, I eventually made it to level 5, and after making it to level 5, I looked around for a little while and decided to go back up to level 0 and leave the mine. After stopping at Pierre's on the way home, I decided to fix my mistake finally, and upon fixing my mistake, I dropped off the rest of my items and decided to take a look at what else I could accomplish today. After taking a look back at the quest, I realized that I actually had enough copper to make a furnace finally, and so I took a whiz at that. After cleaning up the farm for a bit longer, I decided it was finally time to head to bed. I obtained level 2 farming and 700 gold from my parsnips today. Finally, all my work is going to culminate into one moment. Marnie appears at my doorstep early in the morning to tell me that I have a visitor and one that is going to stay, and I am a very happy man. Of course, we willingly adopt the cat and name it none other than Mr. Cat. Thank you very much for making it this far in the video. I really appreciate the support. If you like the video, please consider liking and subscribing, and I will be posting episode 3 very soon. Thank you for watching again.